Let's take a look at two vastly different foundations. The first one is from Prada Beauty, their Reveal Skin Optimizing Foundation. I have the shade MN60. It is a neutral undertone, but what I appreciate about this texture is that it is soft matte, medium coverage, but one of the Prada Beauty artists that I had the pleasure of getting my makeup done from, Anna, had described in one of her recent IG reels that the texture stretches and flexes across the skin, which is why I love it, especially for the summertime. It has a serum-like quality while still providing impeccable coverage, I think, for a medium level foundation. And if I wanted a little more coverage, I can concentrate on those portions with blemishes. Brand new pimple emerging, or one that I already messed with. This is one of my go-to textures for the summertime because it is soft matte but lightweight, provides the right amount of coverage for my hyperpigmentation, and it helps to combat that excess oil throughout the day. A newer foundation I encountered at Prada Beauty, this is a sample of the Exa Beauty High Fidelity Foundation. I have this in the shade MAC 280, and it is skincare infused just like the Prada foundation is, except this is a buildable semi-satin foundation. So quite different from the Prada, and you can see significantly warmer than the Prada as well. I tried this on the other day on a particularly hot morning. Yes, I say morning because the sun is already blazing at 8 a.m. in the gym, and I did find myself having to blot. Although the texture is quite creamy from the Exa foundation, it does remind me of the Prada in the sense of applying a skincare type of a product and not necessarily a foundation. Creamy on the application, it moves well across the skin, but you see there's significantly more luminosity on the Exa Beauty side versus the Prada Beauty side. And I have to say, my skin does feel more comfortable with a soft matte finish, especially on a super hot day. I think the Exa Beauty for me would be more appropriate during the autumn winter season when my skin will become significantly drier. I sit normal to dry on the skin type spectrum, but on a super hot day, especially high in temperature and high in humidity, I rather apply a soft matte foundation like the Prada or even a Danessa Blurring Balm type of a product that combats excess oil throughout the day and will shelf the luminous satin types of finish foundations for weather conditions that are not as warm. But I do love how the Exa Beauty looks. It just feels like I have something on my skin on this side versus the Prada Beauty feels a little lighter. It probably doesn't have as much oil in the foundation either, considering that Exa Beauty is super skincare forward, much like Prada is, but maybe a little more emollient in the formulation. Let me know what you guys think down below. Which is your favorite? Have you tried either? I'll see you in those comments, and I'll see you in the next video.